Hello my friends, my name is Lena Rich. It's today a wonderful sunny day and I will start my new tutorial about AnjularJS. And today we will create a validation email and you will see how to work with AnjularJS, and you see it's very easy and you can do it. Yeah. So let's start. As a template, I use the similar file which we used for my previous video for responsive website. I just edited some form over here. Look, in my file I added just form name form and input type email, name you email, and placeholder email, and add a div thank you, I will contact with you. So you can edit it very easily. And for starting your AnjularJS file, and we can go further. So because AnjularJS is just a JavaScript library, so we no need to do anything except edit a script, HTTPS, Ajax, Google Tips.com, Ajax Lips AnjularJS, Angular min.js. Hi honey, I'm writing my new video, so I need 15 minutes. My son came and yeah, he just want to watch, and I hope he will not do any squeezes. Okay, so sorry for these interruptions. So for AngularJS, you just added a new AngularJS library, and that's all. You're ready to go. So what is it, AngularJS? Look at my file how it works. AngularJS contains a module, and this module contains controllers. So this is module AngularJS, and if you will see, an AngularJS contains controller 1 and controller 2 and more. Each controller is describe some functions, variables, whatever you want to work with. So how it works in your HTML file? You need to place controller AngularJS model name over here in HTML, like ink or whatever you want. It works. It will work from HTML tag open till HTML tag close. If you will put it in a body, it will be from body open till body close. But whatever if you will choose div container, it will be works from div container open till div container close. If you will choose aside tag, it will work till aside close tag. So whatever you choose, it will be work from open tag till close tag. So you will be very careful. So but if you after that you need to place a controller. Controller has a similar rule. It will be work from open tag till close tag. If you will, for example, put controller over here in a section, it will be work from open section till close section. If you will put it, for example, over here, it will be from aside till aside. So for our example, we will put a controller over there and model in HTML. So it will be very easy. So return to my HTML file, and I go to very up. So I for determined model, I need to write down an ng app my app, and for the determined controller, I need to write down over here. I named ng controller, and I named it form controller. I will just copy paste because, you know, to tuple is very hard to determine. If you see that people most of the time copy and paste, you will be for sure it's programmers. They don't trust themselves, they just copy paste because it's tuple is so hard to find out tuple and everything. So we determine that our controller will be work from from div with ID container from open till close, and that my app will work from HTML open till HTML close. So for make it work, yeah, now it's nothing. It's nothing. You know, we can just reload the page and it will be just nothing. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Okay, so for making it work, we put all our AnjularJS into email video.js. All our code in email video.js. Now it is empty. So we will start with you together, and it's like sometimes you just need to remember it. Don't think like, oh my gosh, you just need to remember it, what to do. Okay, first of all, you put here name user strict. I don't know why actually, but we will figure out it later. Next, you create Angular model. Angular model. Name of the model, you do remember we have my app, and you have to open bracket and close bracket. That's all. You determine Angular model. After that, you determine controller. Determined controller is just dot controller. Dot controller. I will again copy paste because, you know, I just don't want to have any tuple in my video and want to be a little bit faster. And we open bracket and have a name of our controller. It's a form controller. After that, we have bracket, and we have $scope and determine function which we will work with, and this function have to have a variable scope. All these things we write down due to we will work with objects, JavaScript objects, and determination of this object help us to work very clear, but you know the rules how to create it very hard. So now we just don't put anything over here. We just start an Angular. It will be do nothing again, but we will start. Okay, we determine model, Angular model, my app. We determine first controller, form controller, which has bracket scope, and its function start from scope. Okay, after that we just save. Don't forget to edit your file. For me, it's email video.js into your HTML file, email video.js. We can again reload the page, and you see that nothing happened, and it's understandable because we don't do anything. So now we will start to work. We will start our working with our email. So very important things for you to notice. We have form which has name form, and we have email which has name email. Just to be sure that you have all these things in your HTML file, and you will no need to have, oh, why it doesn't work. It cannot work because we will use these names for sure. So, and again, check one more time. If you have Angular app, my app in HTML file, an HTML tag, and you will have ng controller and HTML tag form controller. So it will work from open div till close div. Okay, take a deep breath. And now we start to work with our input file. So for input file, we have to determine ng model feedback.email. So this is ng model. It will be put in our variable. All that you typed in input, it will be put inside. So now you can just again reload the page and see what happened. Happened nothing. You just can type here, it's happened nothing. You can do whatever you want, and if you reload, it's again just reload, empty the email. So what we have to do next? What we have to do next? Next, we will go to our JS file, and for working with our JS file, it's very easy. We can add anything inside, like scope feedback. Email have to be empty. So it will be just working with our email. It will be all time empty, and it will empty there. It will be clean up variable feedback email in our object. It's very important to remember, because we're working with objects and we need to clean up all the time, not just creating new variable, after that new variable, and after that we will have a Stack Overflow, just because we need to work with our email one more time. We just clean it up. Every time it will be refresh, it will be clean up our object we created controller. Okay, so return to our file, and because we determine how to work, how to ng model, we determine it feedback email. Yeah, so now we have to start thinking about how to work with our email. The AnjularJS has inside validation of emails, but go through the forums and discuss with other very smart guys how it works and how it not works, and they have a very great experience. They said the validation not working all the time, so they suggested they use a pattern which will be just determine this is email. If you will see very close in the pattern, so we can start, it's a regular expression. So if you don't know what is regular expression, I put in my command. You just can Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V in your code, but I will explain. It means that you have to at least one letter, or at least one size before your dog. After that, you have to have only ABC or numbers, and after that you for sure have to have a dot, and after dot you have to have only letters, and you have at least two or two letters and max 5 letters. So after dot you don't have like whole of bench letters, because you want that your email have to work perfectly. And as I said, if you don't know regular expression, I will put this is expression in a comment, so you can Control-C, Control-V in your code, and it will be works. So it's like some magic if you don't know how it works. Even more, because I wanted this will be for sure checked. I put for my AnjularJS that is required field. This is required field, so I just put it that it's field required. Okay, I will double check. My so afraid to. Okay, let's do it. Try again. ng model feedback email. We have a pattern, and we have that is model is required. Okay, we just save and go to our page, reload our page, and what is working? You just see. Oh, you don't know, is it work or not? But it's red. Okay, red means required. Okay, because you don't know it's work or not, we will add a little bit more code in our file, and its code will tell us if it's work or not. So for adding this code, I just created a invalid div. Oh, I have French friends. They're wonderful. So this is code will be work, and it will show if our email works or not, because now it's like, well, we don't know, is it work or no. And I will Control-C, Control-V this code, and you will see how, and after they explain how it works. So after form is closed, so I will put over here div and ng show, and it will be working, and I will close div all time. If you put div, you just at the same time you just close div, because it's very important. ng show, it will be checked if a form see name of our form email see name of our input dirty, it's injection from AnjularJS. It will be, you will just trust me that it's work. And again, and if it's form over here, email over here invalid, type invalid, and it will be type invalid whatever you need. So it will be type from email pattern. This is not a valid email, and it will be Spain show form email error. If it will be error in a pattern, it will be typed it's not a valid email. If it will be if it will be error and required, we will type a little bit different. So we will type differently. Sorry, I just want to copy and paste because I'm afraid of typo. Sorry. And I will put over here. If form email will we have error and requirement. In requirement, we will put here, tell us your email. If we will be form your email error in a pattern, we will type this is not a valid email. So we save this and reload our page and try to type here, this is not a valid email. Okay, this is not a valid email. Again, this is, oh, it's disappear. This is email is valid. But if I type more, this is not a valid email. See, it totally works. But if I try invalid, tell us your email. Tell us your email. If you just put here a cursor, it will be say tell us your email. Or maybe we just didn't like the word invalid, you know. We just tell please our email. Oh, so sorry, this is not a valid email. Okay, so it will be more friendly. I like that its interface is more friendly. But because we just they type it email for me, yeah. So I wanted to check one more time. If this email again invalid, I just put it over here. But I don't want it's what invalid. I want it will be if it's everything valid and everything fine and everything wonderful. So I just put in a bracket all the expression and put it not. So if it's inside, if it's one, if it's dirty or if it's invalid, it will be just 0. So I transfer this 0 in a 1. So it will be show only if it's no dirty, no invalid. And after that, I want that they type email. How we type, how we can reproduce our ng model, our variable feedback email in our AnjularJS code. It will be looks like that. It will be 2 brackets feedback.email. So if we will put over here, if it's ng email has some validation, have some email inside, it will be printed over here. So just reload the page, type email. Sorry, this is not a valid email. Sorry, this is not a valid email. Thank you. I will contact with you. And we type this email. Yeah, this is wonderful work. It's just AnjularJS and nothing more. You can do it. It's very easy. Again, just remember that you have form name and you have name of your input type and you have ND show and you check form your email dirty or form your email invalid. And if everything correct, you have to say thank you, I will contact with you and type their email. Okay, thank you very much. This was Yelena Rich. You can contact me through my website. I hope this video helps you a lot and save time and you become a guru. See you soon.